I'm actually going to explain to you guys how I took this GBPJPY using directional bias and all the other parts of the strategy that I've explained in this YouTube channel so far. Now, in my first video, I explained that you can get your directional bias by using your external highs and your external low, right? Now you can also get your directional bias by paying attention to the higher time frame key level, like your support, your resistance, your order block, or your breakout block. Another thing you need to take note of is the higher the time frame, the more reaction you are going to get from it. I've explained this before, so I'm just going to explain it again. Now, if price gets to a 4-hour support level, the reaction will be more stronger than when it gets to a 1-hour support level. The same thing happens if price gets to a 15 minutes breakout block, the reaction will be more stronger than when it gets to a 5-minute breakout block. Okay. So in looking out for directional bias, you need to pay attention to your breakout block, your order block, support, or resistance level. And then you can use the higher time frame like your 4-hour, your daily, or your weekly. Okay. In this case, I use the daily time frame. And I also called out this trade in my Telegram community, so the link is in the description. You are free to join. Now when I open GJ, obviously we can observe that the price is in an uptrend from the daily time frame because market keep putting in a new higher high, right? But then when price gets to this daily order block, and just like I explained that the higher the time frame, the more reaction you are going to get. Now this daily in this daily time frame, this sell is just a reaction. It's just going to be a pullback, right? But then in the lower time frame, you can catch multiple trades from just this pullback in the higher time frame. So when price gets to this daily order block, another thing I take note of is where is the next place that is more likely to cause a reversal, which means if price is going to sell from here, where is price more likely to sell to before aligning with the overall trend, which means before trading back to the upside. Is then I mark this daily breakout block. Right? Now when price was at this level, I went down to the lower time frame. Now the lower time frame, you can use any time frame at all. You can use your 45 minutes, your 1 hour, your 15 minutes, your 5 minutes, your 3 minutes, any time frame at all in the lower time frame, right? Now seeing this weak rejection, I went down to the lower time frame. In this case, I used the 5 minutes. I use a 5 minutes time frame. I use the 5 minutes time frame. Now in the 5 minute time frame, now what you are looking for is the reversal aspect of the entry model. Okay, is the reversal aspect of it, which is the market structure shift. So in the 5 minutes time frame, we can see that price was creating these higher highs and higher low, higher highs and higher low, higher highs, higher low, higher highs. But then price was unable to put in a new higher high. In that case, market gave us a market structure shift. After seeing this market structure shift, this is one confirmation that price is more likely to respect that daily order block. Okay, now the next thing we need to see is our inducement, which is the first pullback after a market structure shift or a break of structure, but in this case a market structure shift. So we have this pullback here, which is our inducement. Now what confirmed this as our inducement is the break of structure. So now we have gotten two confirmation that we are going to enter this trade. Now the next thing you need to look out for is the point of interest, in this case an order block, and then you have to make sure that the point of interest align with the 4 rules of picking a point of interest, which this particular one does align perfectly. Okay, now all you need to wait for is for price to come back to this point of interest, which is an order block, then you can take your sell. Now your targets, let me go to the 1 hour time frame for example. Now there are two ways you can actually set your target. There are two ways you can actually set your target. You already have it in mind that price is coming to this daily breakout block, right? So you can start to take your profit at the nearest liquidity zone. You wait for price to retrace back, and then you enter for another sell, target the nearest liquidity zone until price gets to the daily breakout block. So the reason why I set the take profit so here was because I'm more experienced with strategy. Okay, but you can target this nearest liquidity zone as your for your first entry. You can target this nearest liquidity zone. Even if you target this nearest liquidity zone, you're still going to have a good risk to reward. That's 8 risk to reward. Okay, from there you can target this place. From there you can target this support level as your order take profit. You can target here this recent low. You can target this recent low. But the most important thing is that you already have it in mind where price is going to next. After, if price is going to respect this level, where is price going to next? So that is how I was able to catch this trade on this GJ. Now I also have another directional bias that I analyze on GBPUSD, GBPUSD, GJ, which is GU. Let me see, GBPUSD. Okay, GBPUSD. Now I think I analyzed this GBPUSD from the daily time frame also. The directional bias, I got it from the daily time frame. Yeah. So this one I use the external highs and the external low, right? So when price came to take out this previous high liquidity, when price came to take out this previous high liquidity, my expectation, which is according to the market structure, I'm expecting price to come take out this recent low liquidity. Okay, is this recent low liquidity, but then price came, tap into this recent low liquidity, the market took it. Okay, this one, market came, created a double bottom with this recent low liquidity, and then if you observe, when price took out this daily liquidity, even in the higher time frame, market created this market structure shift, and this inducement as well, this inducement. So I went down to the 4-hour time frame. I went down to the 4-hour time frame. Then I was able to take my sell position from this order block here. Okay, now if you observe that a lot of people might be looking for a buy position around this level. Now depending on the time frame you take your buy position from, you can still take some buy position here, but those buy are just going to be temporary, right? That's why I marked this trend line liquidity. So if you see everything that you need to see before taking the trade, which means your market structure shift, your inducement, your break of structure, everything, if you see them around this level and then you take a buy position and the market hits your stop loss, you might think that maybe you did something wrong, or maybe the strategy is not working. But that's not the case. The reason why the market hits your stop loss around this level, if you're looking for buy, is more likely because you are trading against the market's directional bias. So not every market structure shift or break of structure or other block, or every point of interest that even align with the 4 rules of picking the point of interest, is a good level to buy or sell from. You have to make sure everything aligns with the directional bias and the market structure shift, the liquidity. So you have to pay attention to every part when you're analyzing the market. You have to pay attention to every part of the strategy before you can actually place a trade. So I'm expecting you to actually come to take out this daily recent low here, this daily low. That's what I'm expecting you to. I was actually looking forward to take a sell position from GU, but the market did take me out. Yeah, the market took me out. Yeah, I was looking to sell from here. Market took me out. Okay, so that is it. Let me know if you find this video helpful, and if you watch it to this very end, just drop a love icon in the comment section.